Heyo, it's me, Block Fox, and... Oh, there's somebody at the door. Yep, go ahead, come on in. Oh, thank you, Flash Fox. Well, now I have to check out what's inside this bag. Oh, this is so sweet. This is the Lego Valentine's bear for this year. Thank you so much. The other day, I was actually thinking about Valentine's Day and where it came from and how it started. I did some research and I found some pretty interesting stuff. So, I'm going to put aside my review for right now. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, also called St. Valentine's Day, is celebrated on February the 14th. This year it's on Sunday. It's the day where I get to give and receive Valentine's Day cards and candies, and my favorite has to be those little hearts in the box that say all those cute things on them. Valentine's Day used to be called Lupercalia. It was a Roman festival. This festival celebrated the coming of spring and included fertility rites, such as the pairing of women with men using a lottery. Lupercalia was a little interesting. There were animal sacrifices of goats and dogs that were made. Lupercal was celebrated in the Lupercal caves. In Latin, the word lupercal, lupine, or lupa means wolf. This is significant because it is here in the Lupercal caves that the twins that founded Rome, Romulus and Remus, were found here, being nursed by a she-wolf. Initially, this festival was held in privacy, and it only consisted of two families. The families of Romulus and Remus, those two twins I mentioned earlier that were found in this Lupercal cave. There would be a feast there held in celebration, and the priests of the two families would sacrifice dogs and goats. So, remember when I said that the word Lupercalia is another word for wolf? They sacrificed the dog because dogs are very closely related to wolves, and the Lupercal festival was a wolf festival. After the sacrifices took place, two individuals from each family were called forward. These families were to symbolize Romulus and Remus. The sacrificial knife was then rubbed on their forehead. Two priests would come and wash away the blood with milk. What this is supposed to signify is that all the mean, violent acts can be washed away with goat's milk. The priests from each family would take the carcasses of the sacrificed animals and fashion whips and hides. So the priests of these two families would run up and down the streets wearing no clothes, they said loincloths, with these whips, and they would try to strike people in the village with these goat whips. They weren't hitting anyone to hurt them. It was just part of their festival. And the villagers already knew what was taking place, so they were aware of what was going to go on. It's actually said that the women in some of these villages would run up to get hit, because this festival was celebrating the coming of spring, and it is also said fertility. This holiday was actually one of Rome's favorite holidays. At the end of the 5th century, Pope Gelasius I replaced Lupercal with St. Valentine's Day. Another cool thing to know about Valentine's Day is, who is Cupid? It is said that the Roman god Cupid has roots in Greek mythology. It is said that he was the god of love, Eros. Eros was the type that would play with the emotions of men by shooting them with golden arrows. Over time, Eros would become that cute little pudgy Cupid that we see on our Valentine's Day gifts and cards today. By the middle of the 18th century, Valentine's Day was gaining a little bit more momentum. People were exchanging handwritten notes and small tokens of affection between each other. By 1900, printable cards were beginning to replace handwritten notes and letters. Technology had been improving, and ready-made cards were easier to buy and give to express one's love and feelings with each other. Also, because postage rates were so cheap, it was just easier to pick up a card and send it than to spend the time to buy the paper and write the letter and find the time to do all that stuff. So cards were becoming popular. 145 million Valentine cards are sent around the world each year. Valentine's Day is the second largest card sending holiday.
Christmas is number one.
Valentine's Day is popular in the United States, Britain, Canada, Australia, and is celebrated in a ton of other countries. Argentina, France, Mexico, South Korea, and in the Philippines. In the Philippines, it's the most common wedding anniversary, and mass weddings are held on this day. I really enjoy learning a lot about history. It's really nice to know where the stuff of today originated from. I even found some awesome Valentine's Day Lego sets. The very first Valentine's Day Lego set came out in 2010, and it was called Heart. It consisted of a cute little Lego heart on a little white stand. The following year, they made a heart box. It looks like a little book. Of these old Valentine's Day Lego sets has to be the Valentine's Day box, which came out in 2012. It consisted of a cute little Lego box and 2 little Lego hearts. You could put anything inside this little box. It looked like it would be perfect for a wedding ring. Which brings me to this awesome review. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. What was also in the gift that Flash Fox gave me were these lovely Lego tulips. I had to put everything together, so if you would like to watch these items be built, then continue watching after I do my outro. These tulips and Valentine's Day bear are new to Lego this year. When I was putting this bear together, underneath the little pallet that he sits under these green tiles was a cute little message. It said, "I love you." It was so adorable. In the speed build, you can actually see me putting it all together. It's adorable. The bear was very simple to put together. It only took me 30 minutes. My favorite part of this set are these little arms, and he swivels back and forth. His arms move up and down, and he has the balloon hearts behind him, and he's also holding his own little heart. These tulips also didn't take me very long to put together. The yellow one is my favorite. The leaves on the tulips move around, and it really only took me 15 minutes to put this together as well. Well, thank you guys so much for checking out my review today. This was such a sweet little gift, and I learned a lot about Valentine's Day. Before you go, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for new updates. That's all that I have for now. Block Fox, over and out.